Hey guys, to prepare for your test, let me explain to you the mistakes students are making, particularly on test one. The mistake students are making is that they're trying to answer their question in their head. Instead of answering the question step by step, they're reading the question, thinking about it in their head. Now, this is a big problem. You can't do that. It's not going to work. You have to break the question into pieces. When you read the question, step one, understand the question. Okay? You've got to make sure you understand the question. You can't read the question and jump to the answer. It won't work, and if so, you're probably going to get it wrong. So when you read the question, understand it, and then you've got to draw the diagram. Wherever you can, draw the diagram. The diagram is very important. It will help you answer the question, right? It'll help you get the answer that you need. And often the diagram is required. They don't ask you to draw the diagram immediately, but they might ask you to draw it later on. So read the question, understand the question, draw the diagram, and then apply the concept. Look, I'll give you an example. Suppose the question says demand rises and supply rises, okay? Now, if you try to process that in your head, it's very difficult. You got to think in your head, oh, if demand rises, this happens. If supply rises, this happens. You're going to get confused. But that's a very common question, okay? Increase in demand and increase in supply. So all you got to do is you draw the diagram, demand and supply, okay? It says demand rises, so increase the demand curve. And then you'll see that when demand rises, price goes up and quantity goes up. And then you increase the supply curve. When you increase the supply curve, you'll see, oh, that'll cause price to go down and quantity to go up. So overall, what's going to happen? Well, put it together. You wrote it, you draw the diagram, demand and supply, you increase demand, price goes up, quantity goes up. You increase supply, price goes down, quantity goes higher. So what happens to price? Uncertain. If you take a look at the paper, you'll see demand rose, price rose, but supply rose, price fell. So therefore, the impact on the price is uncertain. It's very clear if you draw the diagram and do the analysis, but it's very difficult if you think about it in your head, right? And what happens to the quantity? Well, the quantity rose, because when demand rose, quantity rose. And when supply rose, quantity rose. So together, quantity rises. You see how simple that is? That is what you need to do, is to map out the question on a piece of paper. If you look at the question, stare at it, think about it, process it in your head, you're probably going to get it wrong, because you can't do that at UFT. You've got to go step by step. So, read the question, understand it, draw the diagram, do the analysis, and get the answer. Don't read and stare and think and answer. That's not going to do it. Good luck.